I got my food, so.
Are they on the same team? Oh fuck, I'm leaving. Ah! Yeah.
Rip.
Like they had one that was like really far up on the height. Makes no sense. And the energized zipline I was gonna go for. Poof.
Alright, I'm gonna mute and like watch a video or some shit.
Well, let me see your stats right now.
See what?
Open your stats for the season.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright.
.5 KD.
I'm low-key inting. Mine's 6 or some shit. 6.5. But wait.
It worked. Get worked.
We have same average damage.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, you have 60 average more. Is my food here?
Is your food there?
2 minutes it says.
Okay.
Okay, what can we watch? Yeah, it used to be if back in the day to join scrims you needed to have an average of 1.2k damage per game.
I asked the biggest YouTubers in the world their favorite foods, and in this video, I'm gonna cook all of these foods and then ask them for their ratings.
And we're gonna start with Mr. Beast. What is your favorite food?
Chocolate. What else was I gonna say?
What if we turn the Mr. Beast Panther into a beautiful chocolate sculpture? To make the actual chocolate, I'd normally start with a few nice fresh cacao pods, but instead I'm gonna speed things up and use a pre-made chocolate bar. I've melted these down with a world-renowned chocolatier who's gonna help me make the sculpture. This head took about 14 hours to carve, but we thought we'd fast forward through that part. First, we'll cover the whole head with white cocoa butter, as well as the lightning bolts and teeth. Next, we'll coat the head with blue cocoa butter, making sure to cover every possible area. While that hardens, we'll spray the base black, and then add a pink layer to the tongue and lightning bolts. Now to assemble, a little bit of chocolate, and the eye goes in, and we freeze it in place. I got the cool job. Now we go with the tongue, and for the finishing touches, we'll bring the panther to the dentist and give it a nice set of teeth. Look at that! It came out great! It's quite a handsome looking panther, isn't it? The side profile, that's Mr. Beast's logo.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the whole thing's made of chocolate.
We have at least 30 pounds of chocolate in here.
Before we eat it, let's send Mr. Beast a picture.
What's your favorite food?
I'd say Chinese. I like special fried rice,
Special fried rice.
orange chicken.
KSI is a pretty funny guy, and so is Uncle Roger, who just so happens to have a perfect special fried rice recipe. But first, we're gonna be making our orange chicken a little bit different today. This here is a full case of orange prime. I'm gonna reduce this all the way down into a powerful orange flavored syrup that we're gonna use to make our orange chicken. The way this is gonna go down is actually pretty simple. I'm gonna empty all of this prime into this pot where it'll boil down into a very powerful orange prime flavored syrup. While that's happening in the background, let's make our fried rice. We'll start with just a bit of Chinese sausage as well as some bacon. I'll stir this all up until it gets nice and crispy and then place this off to the side. Next, I'll go with 3 cloves of garlic, a few red chilies, and once that gets nice and crispy, I'll crack in 3 eggs. Once it starts to make a crackling sound that sounds like this, We'll crumble in some leftover rice. Once I've mixed that around and it's well combined, it's time to add in the soy sauce down the side of our wok. If your pan's hot enough and you do it right, it should foam up just like this. To finish it off, we'll add back in the sausage and bacon. This is what makes it a special fried rice. Then season it up with just a bit of white pepper and a nice sprinkle of MSG. That right there, KSI, is a special fried rice filled with knowledge, strength, and integrity. Wow. That's really good. But we're not done yet. All of that orange prime has been reduced down to this. I'm gonna add in just a bit of extra orange zest. That'll give it some really good flavor. Then a nice squeeze of orange juice and a light dusting of cornstarch. I think it's safe to say this is the first ever orange chicken that'll be made with prime. It's strong. We'll fill up the custom takeout container with our special fried rice. It smells so good. And then once we're almost to the top, I'll do a nice layer of green onions. And then I've got some crispy orange chicken without the orange sauce on top. And to finish, we'll drizzle it with our prime orange chicken sauce and just a few sesame seeds. And now let's open a fortune cookie. If you haven't already, subscribe to help us catch Gordon.
Yo, Nick, what is up?
JJ, what do you think?
Brother, that thing looks so good. Prime orange sauce. I don't know how you done that, but you're making me hungry. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Brother, how can I get this? Where you at, brother?
What's your favorite food?
Ice cream of all shapes and sizes. Love ice cream. Any
What
ice
flavor?
Cake batter and brownie batter. Like the batters.
Like a cookie dough,
Yeah,
but
like
for cake.
Yeah, oh, delicious. Awesome.
That, Pat, is all about theories. For me, this begs a very simple question. Can we bake a cake using the cake batter that we get out of cake batter ice cream? Let's try. What I've done here is gotten a few giant containers of cake batter ice cream. And if you look here, you'll see it's been completely melted. First, I'll pour all of our melted ice cream into this giant bin, and then it's time to dig for a little bit of that cake batter. If this works, this strainer should leave us with nice big chunks of cake batter. As I keep searching, I'll place them into this bowl until I have enough cake batter to make a cake. Oh, that's my best scoop so far. Once I've got enough cake batter to make a cake, I'll crack in 1 egg, a splash of oil, and just a bit of extra flour to help the cake batter wake up. And now it's time to whisk. It's clumpy, but otherwise it actually feels and looks like a perfect cake batter. To bake our cake, I'll give this a nice spray, and then in we go with our cake batter. And now that it's all ready, time to bake. 25 minutes later, we've got it. What I'll say is that it looks exactly what I would think a cake made out of cake batter from cake batter ice cream would look like. It looks kind of bad, but in a good way. All that's left is to get a nice slice. Can we call this a cake? Matt Pat will be the judge.
Nick, I have nothing but respect for your skills as a chef and nothing but disgust for that thing you call a cake. I have done some really awful things in the kitchen with my time on Food Theory, but this one probably takes the cake. Terrible pun for a terrible cake. Thanks, but no thanks. Better luck next time.
Logan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite food?
It's so simple, dude.
You forgot my sauce.
Buttered noodles. That's so boring, and Logan Paul's not boring, so that's why I brought in one of the biggest food artists in the entire world. Nathan here can make art out of any food. He's made portraits out of pizzas and sauce, and he can do the same thing with Marmite on toast.
Today we're going to turn boring buttered noodles into a masterpiece.
But first, I'll need to make some fresh pasta. I'll start by salting my water, and then in go our noodles. When my pasta's cooked, I'll add some butter to a pan, and once that's melted down, I'll add in my pasta. And there it is, the easiest recipe in the entire world, and Logan Paul's favorite food, buttered noodles. My part is done. Nathan, perfect al dente.
Well, I like to listen to music while I work. Is that okay?
The kitchen's yours.
This is the finishing touch, the final strand of spaghetti.
This is insane. You somehow have a way to make portraits with food that look even more realistic than a portrait that you take with a camera.
That's a pretty big compliment, thank you. It was very hard not to eat the noodles whilst making it, though.
Should we send a picture to Logan?
Sure, please do.
Nathan, Nick, I can't believe what you've done. I love buttered noodles. And now I am buttered noodles. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Thank you.
Marquez, I got a question. What's your favorite food? Sushi. Any specific type?
I like dragon rolls.
Which is why I'm standing behind this sushi omakase counter. But since he's MKBHD, I'm gonna be using all the tech I possibly can to make these sushi rolls, which is why I'm starting with this brand new pair of Apple Vision Pros. These are completely new, and after filming today, I'm gonna take them off and send them to one of you random subscribers. Now in front of me, I have some sushi robots. This one here makes nice perfect sheets of rice, and this one here is a sushi cutter. To roll out the rice, I'll take off this top cover and dump in my sushi rice. It will then make a perfect sheet of sushi rice, rice, just like this. I could sit here and watch this sushi robot work all day long. At this point, I'll lay down my nori seaweed right over the top of that sushi rice, and then it's easy to just lift and pull it right away. I feel so powerful with this set on. To build my sushi roll, I'll lay down my perfect sheet, then place down my shrimp tempura, some nice thinly sliced mango, some thinly sliced cucumber, and once it's all rolled up, I'll carefully place over my avocado. It's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The sushi cutting robot. 3, 2, 1. That was crazy. Now let's get this sushi plated. Before I place down my roll, I'll add some spicy mayo and eel sauce. And once it's in a nice pattern like this, it's time to place down my cut sushi roll. I'll add a bit of flying fish roe to the top of each piece
eel sauce.
and finish it with a nice sprinkle of black sesame seed.
Disgusting.
Wow, that is awesome. I'll send MKBHD a quick photo, and now we wait.
What's your favorite food?
Steak, ribeye,
How would you cook it?
medium. How do you feel about that?
I order medium as well.
Yes. Let's go.
Medium is always a good choice, and so is a ribeye, but I want to take things a step further. The other day, I was playing with my Faide Jenga set. Why a bunch of gamers decided to sell a Jenga set, I have no idea. But I was playing an intense game of Jenga, all by myself. Anyways, in the end, I ended up losing, but then I had an idea. That's right. Wagyu Jenga. I know you wanted ribeye, but why not some of the most beautiful meat in the entire world? Some perfectly marbled Wagyu. So I got to stacking. One layer down, then another, then on and on until I'd made a beautiful Wagyu Jenga tower. It's cool, but I still don't feel like this is enough. After all, FaZe Rug, you may be short in stature, but what you lack in height, you make up for in everything you do. You do it big, and that's what I want to do.
Brother?
That sounded wrong. We'll start with 3 of our Wagyu Jenga squares, pressing them down to make sure they're fully touching the surface of the pan and we get that beautiful golden brown sear. And then we'll cook just a bit longer on the other side. When it looks like this in the middle, I know it's a perfect medium. To plate, I'll go down with my Wagyu, using odd numbers as usual. Then I'll sprinkle each piece with just a touch of Osmo such that it melts into the fat on the top of the Wagyu. And next, for a bit more salt, each piece will get a nice bit of caviar, and to finish, some nice edible 24 karat gold, with an extra gold sprinkle for good measure. Now all that's left is a quick photo for FaZe Rug.
Nick, how are you gonna do that to me, man? I'm sitting here all the way in San Diego and you send me that perfectly cooked steak, medium, the only way you're supposed to cook a steak? Please ship that over to me ASAP.
What's your favorite food? Hamburgers. What do you put on them? Cheese and ketchup only. It's the purest form.
Whenever I see Ryan, the first thing I think about is his 1-star video series, where he goes to 1-star hotels, 1-star activities, 1-star restaurants. We're gonna make him the most 1-star burger possible by collecting our burger ingredients from a few 1-star fast food restaurant locations. For the first of our 3 locations, Tommy said, "This is, without question, the soggiest, wettest bun I have ever seen." Let's go get a soggy bun. Check. For our second location, Stinger said, "Melt the cheese? Too much work. Let's just leave it hard and rubbery." Melts? Apparently this place doesn't. Thanks so much. And now for our third and final location, Leah says, "How about not shrinking everything until it's wafer thin? And also, a burger patty should not be crunchy, so dry." Thank you. Let's go home and make this burger. First up, we need our buns. Ryan, I don't know if I could have done any better for you here, buddy. Five Guys is one of my favorite places to get a burger, but this is soggy. And that is exactly what you want in a 1-star burger. Step 1 is complete. We have our buns. Next up, let's get our cheese. Once again, it says melty juicy. So if this cheese isn't melted, I'm gonna be even more shocked. But that's what the rating said. And bingo! That cheese is not melted at all. In fact, I actually think I can literally peel that right off our burger. And if the cheese is melted properly, that should not happen. And last but not least, the patty. Hoping for the driest patty imaginable here. The cheese is actually melted on this one, so I can't pull it off. So it's just gonna have to be a double cheeseburger for you, Ryan. I think that's a 1-star patty. I don't see much juice, much moisture coming off this thing. And now to assemble: patty, unmelted cheese, a nice little squirt of ketchup because that's all Ryan wanted, and of course, our top soggy bun.
Well, he said
Ryan,
mustard too,
your burger
no?
would not be complete without this cute cowboy hat on top. Howdy. I hope you like it. Looks terrible.
Is this some sort of prank? Is this some sort of joke? Plastic cowboy hat on a burger? If that's what we're calling it, that burger's rough, Nick. It's scary. 5 stars.
Guy, I have a question. Yeah. What's your favorite food?
Good baked mac and cheese. You make good mac and cheese.
I make pretty good mac and cheese.
Really, bro? I can tell like it's gonna be good based on how I look at it.
So I've transformed my kitchen into a live cooking studio, and I'm gonna be doing my first ever Twitch live stream, just like Kai does, to make him his mac and cheese. There are wires and cameras everywhere. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. And with the click of a button, we are now live on Twitch. I'm kind of nervous. My heart's beating faster than it normally does here. Let's get cooking. All right, I see the chat. There's a lot of comments. First of all, can anybody guess what I'm making? Mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese. Not a bad guess given we have the breadcrumbs, flour, we have some seasonings, obviously we have the cheese, and we got the mac. So, great guesses. Oh, somebody just told me, Nick, it's in the title. As you can tell, I don't do these normally, so I can't see the title. I don't even know where it is. We have our water right here. Salt the water, right? With a generous pinch of salt. All right, our macaroni is cooking. Someone said add the cheese. No. We gotta make a base for it first. I'm making what's called a roux right now. R-O-U-X. This is what's gonna help us get a nice, thick and creamy mac and cheese. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of evaporated milk. And what that is gonna do is that what gives us a silky, smooth mac and cheese. A little bit of half and half, heavy cream, whatever you wanna use here. Someone asked me, can I be a mod? I don't even know what that means, so I can't do that. Got a little clumpy. I gotta stir faster and pay less attention to the chat. Can I save this? I'm gonna turn my heat off and I'm gonna add some onion powder and garlic powder, and then a little bit of mustard. Not too much. I know some people don't like mustard, but just trust me. Now it's time to come in with the cheese. It's hard to look at a chat and make mac and cheese at the same time. Is that enough cheese, everyone? Is that enough cheese? Can you guys tell me if this is enough cheese from the chat? I got cheese on my phone. This is why you shouldn't cook in live stream. Someone said, Nick, you can't mess up pasta. You have Italian in your blood. That's true. Oh, it looks perfect. It looks perfect. That's off to the side. Somebody keeps saying Nick oil up, and I don't know what that means. I hope that's not a bad thing. That's what we're looking for with the mac and cheese. Look at that. See this? Look what we did, guys. Can you hear this? This looks so good.
Yo, what the fuck?
The cheese? Yeah, I'm gonna go breadcrumbs first, then the cheese. Just a little bit. We don't want too many breadcrumbs. We just want a little bit. Oh, this looks so good. Now we'll torch it. It's getting nice and sizzly. Almost done, Kai. Bam. Look at that. Everyone in the chat, can you give this a rating based on what you've seen, based on what I put in it? All right, one guy just gave it a 1 to 10. That looks amazing. It smells so good in this kitchen right now. Oh, I mean, come on. Oh my gosh, this smells good. Manny, will you come take a little nibble of this? Just come over here and take a little nibble.
It's gonna be hot though.
Want me to blow on it?
Yeah, you will.
Give it a rating. Is it good? Don't just say that. Don't just say it.
It's really good. I have a 9.8 out of 10.
You're fired. What's your favorite food?
What? He never replied? Damn.
What's your favorite food?
A really dank
Fake.
pizza.
Any toppings?
Dude, I feel
Fake
like
as
I
fuck.
want buffalo chicken on there, some onions.
Maybe dip it in some ranch?
Oh, 100%. Every time we eat a side of ranch.
I'll make a pizza, but we're not just gonna make any ordinary pizza. We're gonna make your pizza, Jester, in this coal-fired oven. Oh God, and listen to that crackle. That's what we're looking for. Close it up, and now it's time to press out our dough. Now I'm not just making any ordinary pizza here. I'm obviously gonna have all the different toppings that he's asked for, but I'm gonna give this pizza a little twist. Because Jester's known for all his sports videos, and especially basketball, using the toppings in a creative way, my goal is to make it look like a basketball. We'll start with a bit of sauce. Make sure we spread it around as even as possible. Next, I'm gonna evenly spread around that chicken that you wanted, and I'm purposefully hiding this under the cheese so that we can make it look like a basketball. And next, some onions that I've lightly sauteed, but same thing, I'm gonna keep them hidden under that cheese. And then, perhaps the most important part of the pizza, some mozzarella cheese, layered evenly across our whole pizza. And now it's time for the pepperoni. The pepperoni is what will start to give the pizza that color of a basketball. And I think this is probably the most pepperoni I've ever seen on a pizza. We'll finish it off with just a touch of olive oil.
No.
And into the oven
Wrong.
it goes. It looks so lonely all the way back there. And just like that, it looks like our pizza is done. Obviously, I had to make a nice custom pizza box, and I hope this fits. Oh! I think we can fit it if I rotate it. So to build this special basketball pizza, I need to line it with some olives. I know he didn't request olives on his pizza, but the thing is, this is what's gonna allow me to make this thing look like a basketball. And don't think I forgot about the buffalo and the ranch. We'll go buffalo across the pizza this way, and ranch across the pizza this way. And that right there, Jester, is your basketball pizza, AKA a really dank pizza. I'm gonna pack this thing up and send it to California.
Nick, I have full confidence that that is a basketball. Bucket.
Almost came down the middle of this food. Almost forgot to freaking record it, you know? So let's just break down the numbers first, and then we can describe a little bit more detail. So, just when I got up with cooking the eggs, I grabbed 2 slices of American cheese, just as a fucking snack. 8 grams of protein in, 8 of fat, 4 carbs. So 50 grams of protein worth of eggs, about 3 grams of fat when I added the olive oil, about 12 grams of carbs worth of low sugar, or no sugar added Sweet Baby Ray's, and then some of the Silo 9 for a little bit of hydration.
Just fucking eat the food, bro. Good boy.
This whole day will look incredibly different than the last one, purely because I'm trying to eat less calories. If I'm trying to eat a lot of calories, and I want to eat calorie-dense foods like big ass bowls of whatever, sweets, everything, because I'm trying to change the scale. And now the same thing is true. I am trying to change the scale, but in the opposite fashion. So I'm trying to eat less food, and of course, eating less food, you're going to be freaking hungry, right? So I want to try to eat foods that make me feel full, like make me feel satiated, that fill up my hunger bar, and not go over that 2,500 calorie limit. But I'm not concerned with the source of the calories. Like just yesterday, I had 2 spicy chicken sandwiches from Wendy's as the meal, like 3 hours, or no, like 2.5 hours before the workout. And I was talking to my one friend, and he was like, "Oh, you're already having cheat meals?" But I don't see it as a cheat meal. It's not like, how am I cheating? At the end of the day, I still had my 2,500 calories. That's the amount of calories I'm trying to eat so I can lose body fat. And I was in my, relative macro arrangement. Like I'm trying to get to 250 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat, and about 250, maybe I'll bounce around 250 and 300 grams of carbs. But as long as at the end of the day, you can hit the calories that you find is your calorie deficit level, like you're going to have to figure this out. It's kind of complicated. It's not very fun. I'll talk about it in a second. But if you can find out what your maintenance calories is, right, the amount of food you have to eat every day to just stay the same weight, then guess what? Drop it down from 500 calories from that, and you actually stay at that level, and you're going to start to see the scale change. Now, you can go online and look up like a maintenance calorie calculator, which you'll plug in your weight, your height, your energy level, stuff like that, and it'll pump out a number like, oh, your maintenance calories as a 5'11", 180-pound 18-year-old is this. But that's not totally accurate. That doesn't account for everything going on in your body. But that can be a good a good starting point. But really, the best way to figure it out is just by taking like 2 weeks, eating as much food as you're hungry for, and weighing yourself every day. But I'm not just saying eat all your food, you have to track it as well. Because let's say you've been the same weight for 2 weeks straight. If you tracked all the food that you ate over those 2 weeks, and if you were the same weight in the beginning and the same weight at the end, then if you average out that amount of calories, that's your maintenance. But of course, that's no fun, because then you have to weigh yourself every morning and track all your calories. I was just telling somebody at the gym who was talking about how he wanted to bulk up, and he said, "Well, I'm hitting my protein,
right.
my gram of protein per day, and then I'm just kind of eating whatever." And I was like, "All right, well, that's all fine and good, but if you actually want to gain weight, you've got to start tracking the macros and making sure that you're eating consistently at a level that's above your maintenance calories. It's not that's all there is to it. Whenever I plateau in a bulk, it's just because I'm not eating enough food, and then vice versa. If I'm not losing weight, it's because I'm eating too much food." I'm inclined to believe my scale was kind of wonky these last couple of days, because it was like 238 at the heaviest day. And that was coupled with raising the calories for a few days. But then this morning was 233, which I think is closer to about what I'm looking for. So by the end of this, and maybe a month and a half-ish, I'll probably be maybe 230, maybe upper 220s. And then, I mean, I'm already starting to feel hungry. I'm already itching to start the bulk again. But I kind of need this time as the resensitization period. Plus, you know, who doesn't want to get lean?
Yo. 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 Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
Still hurts, but it definitely
You ready?
feels better than it did yesterday night.
Yeah.
Maybe I
You
can-
ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why does he turn off his comments on his videos?
It's not him that did that. YouTube did that because his
Why?
kids are in the videos.
Bro, he farms.
Yeah. And he was a lawyer too before.
Did not know that. I'll be getting like 10 million a video.
Yeah. And it's not like, it's like when someone discovers him, right? They literally just binge watch all his videos.
Yeah, I could see someone like throwing him on a TV,
Mm-hmm.
leaving it on.
But he was a lawyer before that, before he went full-time YouTube. He has so many good videos.
Yeah. I always watch him when I eat.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. I look-key feel slow right now.
I just opened another Celsius.
Yeah, diamond in 8 hours, not bad, not bad. I think the fastest someone has done it this season is like 13.
13?
Yeah, 13 hours. And he was about the same time, like I think 8 hours as well, getting diamond. See, like, look at these guys. How they're fucking getting smoked. Because they're going up and down, up and down.
I taught you the drop.
Yeah, you'd...
God, my game froze again, bro. Ryzen's 50 health. Can you fight it?
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Under us. Back.
Yes!
One shot, Ash.
Wow, played. Oh, this is the other team. Alright, I'm gonna drop to the bottom.
80.
He's down here!
One dead.
He's going up!
One dropped in the water.
Almost cracked.
How far
up?
We only have 4 kills. 2 more.
And grab this massive.
I don't think they killed each other, right? Swingman too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Resing.
Someone to res. Outside?
Come.
One.
Big. That was a crazy audio cue.
I got you so nervous you're stuttering.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So, this is your presence.
Is that a Diamond 3 we'll start getting pred lobbies?
I don't know. No, I didn't realize I have fucking purple already.
I start playing Newcastle after this game. So we have a res.
I think until we like start losing, we don't change anything.
Yeah. The hell is that guy going? You see him?
No, I didn't even look. Oh, there. Yeah. They're so split. Wow.
He's running right here. He's like where we killed them.
Uh-huh. I mean, he's probably going to loot that. He's right here now.
One's right here.
Uh-huh.
Drop it on, might be a throw.
Got it.
You shoot the raid.
He's fucking low. Walking up on me. Still on. Dead. Fighting on me. Crack. On me. He is not gonna swap me. He can play or not, but he's just on height. He didn't rest yet. He started now. The crypto has the MP still.
No fucking ammo.
I had a lot. So bad. You didn't get it. The bolt. Oh, what? You did?
Bolt. Yeah.
It took like so long to register.
I'll res you over here.
Okay.
He's probably just gonna fly res him right there.
Yeah, he was probably gonna steal it. Fuck, man. Yeah, I was like listening so hard for where he was at. I just got no audio until he climbed on me.
You skinned my massive. Like, look at this fucking thing. I'm like stuck with it. So gross.
Just default it.
Just let me.
What do you mean it doesn't let you? You just change the skin. We're back in lobby.
There's no option.
Yes.
What?
There, you absolutely can do that.
Oh my god. A lot of people.
Are you looking at big meds?
And one bat, 2 medkits. Rolling up.
Yeah. need to heal for 15. 10. Five.
Body's right here.
One dead. Woo! More people on your right. I shit on the guy, but the lower is 70 HP. Looting.
I got 4 vods.
Have it, you back.
What's that mean? 100 on him, 100 on him in the corner.
I'm low.
Actually, Bean. You running here? Zip? We could probably kill him.
Yeah. I'm healing.
Super low! Zip on them! They're rising. Nice.
Well played.
Which way you wanna go?
I don't care. I'm fucking fully juiced now. I have 8 bats. On. That's you. I lied.
Any energy ammo?
There was, but here. I wanna go UAV.
Oh, that's like 4 teams coming in that way.
Yeah, I feel like if we hard, we should just chill. We can go viaduct.
Teams coming here.
No, let's start viaduct. That's 3 teams.
You wanna go over there?
Yeah. Go.
Turbo.
Big.
It's not in zone. You still wanna go there? Just go zone.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to that. They got looted.
They just looted it, yeah. They have Devo. On roof. Backing up a bit.
Killing you.
Yeah.
Fucking rat. Take, push it up. They almost cracked. An idiot, kill him! Onto you!
One dead.
Can I move?
Nading.
I'm gonna kidnap. Kidnap
Okay.
here. Oh my god.
Back.
I'm batting.
One dead. Took forward. Nice. Last one. Middle. Oh, he's left. There's more people on.
Not a medkit.
I'm the fucking. Oh wow.
I have armor.
I'm trying. I'm taking. The port is gone.
Ew.
I left. Holy fuck!
Leaving me is crazy.
You're right.
Help me, or.
I'm coming. I'm looking at you. I killed one. One dead.
I'm killing. Oh my god. Ew, let's go.
Hey,
We can restart.
I have to craft on the thing right now.
I've never seen a team so excited at a third party in my whole life.
Oh my god, there's a fucking lifeline on me.
Different team, I think.
I was crafted. Madman.
Well, just chill.
I have 300 ammo.
They're fighting. This is good.
I'm so just.
Oh, he's dead. We gotta kill him. Bro. I'm fucking throwing. Holy shit. I'm gonna crawl under.
Keep
Are they
going.
inside? Can they peek right here? I don't know where to crawl to.